Thursday morning, good morning. Well, it's Wednesday morning, but it's Thursday racing at the Vaal. We're on the main track, and it's a day dedicated to our work riders. Thank you so much to everybody for their participation and making all of this come together. There are 7 races on the card, so we start with the bipot and the place accumulator, all with race 1. Daryl's already worked out what the bipot, which by the way he caught yesterday, so he got 3 times his money on the bipot at Turpentine. Well done with that victory. And so don't forget, bipot PA. First race. There's your QR code if you're watching on DSTV 240. Just use that on your phone and camera up and open your Betway account. Right, first race, let me tell you that it's 1,000 meters. That's where we're starting, and the market has got Caladrius top of the boards. It's a 22-10 to win at the 5 horse. Second choice, number 1, Masters Lady at 2-1. I beg your pardon, not 22-10. I beg your pardon. It's 12-10 Caladrius. And it's 2-1, the 1 Masters Lady. And the 2 Elegant Edge is 6-1. And then 10-1 and better the others. We got the Caladrius replay. Here's a look at what Daryl talked us through. This is the last start. Daryl, was it the last year in Decent Obsession?
That's correct. You'll see the winner shot to that inside running rail and bolted clear. She was drawn towards the outside, Caladrius. In fact, she was drawn 12 out of 12, and she finished middle inside over there. Nice run, Clyde. Nice run, because this wasn't a bad field whatsoever.
Strong choice or what?
I think this is a steering job.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
With all due respect, I mean, I know this filly Masters Lady's earning and paying her way, but she's exposed. I think Caladrius has got a lot more scope for improvement. And like I touched on, she was drawn high. She finished middle inside. Now Tony's put a set of blinkers on her, got top work rider Penicilia in the irons. Hopefully the blinkers can assist her in running straight.
Did you have a great day?
Absolutely.
Sure,
cleaned
what
up.
a day.
You also cleaned up, and Gordon.
Yes, they're all cleaned up.
Well done, Clyde. You came to find me with Area Vistas. Well done to those boys. But
yes.
all my perms out.
Yeah, well, we told you, you're waiting for the tongue tie. Right, let's get on to bipots now. Banker 5 by Banker 9 by 167. By 1 and 2, by 7 and 10, by 1 and 2. That's the bipot, and that costs 24 Rand. Don't forget, you've got to get your PA on as well. Here's a look at Daryl's place accumulator. In the first leg, he bankers the 5, by banker the 9, by 1, 6 and 7, by 1 and 2, by 7 and 10, by 1 and 2, by 1 and 6. Cost 48 Rand. Tony Peter should win the second race as well. They've got this odds on. It's priced up at current price 5-10 at the moment. Astrophil and Tony Peter Penicilia again is riding this. Looks very hard to beat. 1 Echoes of War 4-1, 11-2 the 3 Tigers Captain, and then it's 14s and better about the rest of them. So time to get your pick sixes on. I would imagine most will be bankering the 9 here. Here's a look at the replay. We want to show you the last start. This occasion looked clear. Looked like he had in the bag, Daryl.
Clyde.
She, rather.
Yeah, I mean, have a look at the support she found on debut. And she was expected to run a Ford race. It's just unfortunate she got nabbed on the line. The winner, currently in second position, is making his way down to Hollywood Bets Gravel on Sunday. Unfortunately, he's the reserve runner. I don't know if he'll make his way down, but if something comes out, he certainly will. Because Mr. Spies has put him in the Whirlpool Bet with the Toad Grade 2 race with Gimme Some Luck, Catfish.
Sure, you know all those names, eh? The sponsors' names, you're good.
Well, we have to.
I can't remember all that.
Stephen Karam goes mad.
Yes, yeah, I can't remember all that. Okay, so are we bankering this in the pick
Yes,
six?
we have to, Clyde.
Right.
Look at the weight she set to shoulder, 54.5. She's taking on some more exposed sorts. You know, Clyde, she ran on the same day as Caladrius.
Yes.
Did. And her time was quicker. Caladrius had 3 runs going into that race, where she was making her debut. I know she carried a kg less, but her time was quicker. Natural improvement, found the right field, banker number 9, Astrophil.
Good enough. Here's our pick 6 from Daryl. Let's take a look at what it's going to cost you. If you take it like that, cost 576. Let's get that pick 6 on. Race number 2. It should start at 1:30. Okay, let's get on to the third race now. On the card, take a look at what we're going to do in our jackpot. Market's got Epidaurus top of the boards, the way of Mowing stable. They're 9 to 10. The way I've been knocking on the door. 2 Evening News, 22 to 10. 6 Sutter's Mill, 11 to 2. 3 Heroic Act is around 13 to 2, as is number 4 Comic Artist. They've scratched the 5 and the 7, so those horses are out. They're not running anymore. Here's Epidaurus' replay. We're going to go back, Daryl, to this start. Under pressure at this point in time.
Yes. Now, directly behind him with the blue and the white, back in 5th position, is Evening News. Clyde, the horse currently in 3rd. That was Eratosthenes or something like that.
Ran yesterday, isn't it?
Yes, it ran 5th. Well beaten behind Mission to Mars, but it was heads up, heads down for 2nd.
Yeah.
It was so close for 2nd. I think he might have been beaten less than a length for 2nd. So not disgraced. Certainly, once again, the right field for Epidaurus to get it right. You can see in that replay, Evening News was staying on just one pace. They both one pace plotters. Evening News, doesn't it look like he's looking for, remember the good old days, Clyde, Fairview and Arlington 3600?
Yes, he wants to stay all day.
The half brother to Nebraska looks like he'll go around the track 3 times.
Yeah.
All depends on the pace in this race. I've watched this work rider, Nkosi, who's riding number 1. He's actually very patient, Clyde. I'm impressed with what I've seen today. So Epidaurus can get it right. In saying that, he's had 11 starts to date. He's found his feet now. He's got a chance. I've included the scratching of purpose, number 5, so that we do double up with Epidaurus if he does win. Sutter's Mill, I make him a runner here. Now, he's a 2-year-old. He's really gone backwards since his debut efforts. But what I do want to say is his sire stayed. He's damn one over a mile. And, you know, they've taken the blinkers off him. Now they've stepped him up in trip. In his 2nd and his 3rd starts, I think they attempted to ride him cold. But he came out and he was too handy and he just never finished his race off. You know, with these work rider races, they tend to go quicker.
Yeah.
And maybe that will put him on the back foot early and be able to finish the race off. So if I do think there's a horse to trouble the favourites, it's Sutter's Mill. But like you can see, I've gone wide. Unlike Tuesday's Turfentine meeting, this is, what's the opposite of skeleton? This has got a lot of meat on the bone over here.
Oh, okay.
You can go much tighter in a few of these races.
So you're being generous.
Yes.
Isn't it? You're not
it's work riders,
aggressive.
So
You're not aggressive.
Correct. I'm kicking for touching these perms.
Yeah, Sutter's Mill also, I thought after his debut run that he'll be a nice, but he's been very disappointing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the first leg of this pot. This is up the straight, 1,500 metres. Make a note of that because we're on the main course. And let me tell you what the story is with regards to the betting on the Wednesday morning. 1 Lolly Willows, we've got a rerun, is odds on to win it. It's priced up at 6 to 10. So quite short about Ellie Clare's horse. 2 Life in Letters, 3 to 1 second favourite. 3 Global Royalty is trading at 6.5, 7 to 1 at the moment. And the 4 Laser Light is at 10s. Now, the replay we've got for you is, well, we've got a couple actually. We're starting with Lolly Willows and take a look at this last start. There it is in a blue and yellow, hunts down the middle inside. Yes,
now take note of the horse with the blue, white and the red cap, Clyde. That runs later on in the day and you might want to watch her performance over here. That's Be All You Can Be. Now, Lady Willows staying on for 4th towards the inside under Calvin. She didn't get the cleanest of breaks and she might have found herself a little bit too far back than ideal. Here is YO
Global Royalty, yeah.
Yes, Global Royalty. Now, the horse with the red sleeves and the white cap is also running in this race, and that's Life in Letters. Life in Letters was returning from a 5-month layoff. Global Royalty stayed on for 3rd. Life in Letters, there's an equipment change.
Sure.
What's wrong? You're not happy?
That's going to finish in front of Global Royalty.
Is it?
Isn't it?
She was returning from 5 months over there, and the blinkers are removed. Since then, she's had another run, Clyde. So I agree with you. I agree with you. I think Life in Letters.
Can it run Lolly Willows over? Life in Letters is the question.
Well, with Sam aboard having its peak run in a very average field, yes, I'm going to say yes. Laughing Letters has got a chance. I think the favorite's a bit skinny. Is she the right horse? Absolutely. Vasunzi, Clyde, how's this? He's set a border twice and he's hit the crossbar twice. Second to Hats and Heels and second to Fashion News. Now that run behind Fashion News, herself and the winner dominated the finish. They were so far clear of the balance of the field. Anahita's come out to win again, so she looks like the right one. However, I do think she's limited. Barring Anahita, that form line hasn't really stood up. So I've got respect for Laughing Letters. And you know why, Clyde? Look at that form line. I was hesitant with that form line of Feast of Berries. But
Sure.
once again, Flying
Me and you
World.
won.
Flying World franked the form.
Me and
Yesterday
you, as he
or
also
Tuesday
Flying
at
World,
Turpentine.
yes.
So
Yeah, we're going to back Life and what's this horse called?
Laughing
Life, yes,
Letters.
we're backing that.
What price?
It's 3-1 at the moment, but I
not
think
bad.
we're going to back it.
Well, you in good form, Clyde.
Yes.
After yesterday,
Thanks for that. Thanks for pointing that out to us. 1, 2, 3 in the first leg of the jackpot. Daryl's playing to beat the 6-10 shot. Race 5 is a maiden plate over the 1500, so we'll stay up the straight. Note that number 6 has been taken out of the race, and the favourite is number 10, Steel Pier, at even money. Sam Osia riding for the Fabian Habib stable. 1 Royal Jacket is trading at 7-2. 7 Echo of the Wild is 5-1. Number 9 Silver Comet is 6-1. And number 8 Mega Awesome is trading at 8-1. It's 25-1 and better, the balance. Echo of the Wild, there's been a bit of money for that, shortened from 8 to 5s. And here's a replay for you. Daryl can talk us through it. Is in the red sleeves and red caps. Savannah Valgella will ride it on Thursday.
oh, you can see Muzi asked this horse to run a long way out, and he was really staying on in the latter stages, Clyde. This, I think, wasn't a bad field because you had Rising Eagle, you had Alec Laird's horse currently in second, October Reef, just got caught over there for second, and he was staying on towards the inside. I like that run. Yeah,
Steel Pier.
yes. He looked a winner. Yoruba, yeah. And then No More went past him. A horse like Midnight Show went past him. Duke of Lorraine caught him on the line for third. But he finished close up, Clyde. Finished close up. And the horse further behind him, called Cover Charge, came out and won. So the form line has been franked, although Midnight Show disappointed. I wouldn't read too much into that, because even further behind was a horse called War Tracks Blaze, who's come out to run 2 places. So that's certainly good enough. Now, on paper, you're going to see that Silver Comet and Steel Pier ran alongside each other behind Master Spoker. But Steel Pier made so much interference, so that enough for the Star Penry stewards to reverse the result and promote him to third position. I believe he's going to confirm the form. He's going to finish ahead of Silver Comet. But the one I'm leaning towards is the one we watched in the first replay, Echo of the Wild, and I'll tell you why. Had a look at his dam. His dam was a miler, and his bar Malmoose, Clyde. He's run over 1200, 1160. Now he's stepping up to 1500. He's going to love it.
Yeah.
He's really going to flourish. So for me, although he's shortened in the market, I still think there's some value about number 7, Echo of the Wild.
Corner special, no? Because, I mean, Steel Pier and Cover Charge is special, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, correct. So you'll probably have an idea.
Who's
Cover
working
Charge
tomorrow?
or Echo of the Wild, I'm not sure. I think Johnny Girodas and Vicky Lorena will be there on Thursday to chat to everybody. Here's Daryl's pick 3 as it cost $8. Okay, race number 6 is over 1,300 meters. It's interesting. And a straight event. This race, there are 8 of them, I think it is. Yeah, 8 of them that are going to be going to the gate for this event. Let's just take a look at what the story is with regards to the betting. They've got Megan's Diamond as the favourite, priced up at 11-10 to win this. Chamu Mabaya riding this for the De Kock team. 2, Be All You Can Be. You saw that replay that Daryl pointed out earlier, is second favourite at 5-2. Savannah Valgello on for Fabian Habib. And then the 3, Give Me Some Love, is 5-1. 8-1, number 5. 10s and better, the balance. We're going to go to the Megan Diamond replay now. Let's take a look at what happened here. Daryl pointed out for us in
Yes, blue with the green cap.
Yes.
Clyde, the eventual winner's right up on the outside under Rachel. Hockest Vita. Going into this race, Matt de Kock was interviewed and he said this filly's actually showing better, well, her work's better than a maiden.
Yeah.
Do you recall that?
I do remember that, yes.
So that wasn't a bad effort.
Okay.
The only reason I've backed up over here, Clyde, is, and I'm not saying she falls into the same category, but we saw a horse called Hill and Soul also ran below par in its second run after a rest up here on the half-veld, and she's also having her second run after the rest up here on the half-veld. So maybe for smaller players, banker her, but for my perm, I've included number 2, Be All You Can Be. Now, we saw her debut effort in an earlier rerun, Lady Willows, behind Anahita. She just got touched off. For her now, Clyde, she's back up the Vaal straight, like her debut efforts. She's since been around the bend. Last time out, she was exposed with no cover. I don't think the races have really panned out well for her around the bend. So I like the fact that she's back up the straight. Fabian's put a set of blinkers on her. She can improve on her last 2 starts. And once again, we can touch on that Feast of Berries form line. It's working out well. Maybe it's been franked again early on in the card. So I put her in. Just what I do want to say is close your eyes when she goes down to the start, because she's not going to give you much confidence, but that's just her. Number 3, Give Me Some Love. She's back at the Vaal. Some equipment changes have happened. They've taken the cheek pieces off, so let's see how she goes. And number 4, Miss River Dancer. Also, blinkers come off. You can see her last start. She didn't quite enjoy those blinkers. And
that form line's not too bad, eh, Miss River Dancer?
Yeah, I've
Minerva Faye
included
came
her.
out yesterday and won. Irish Filmer.
She's my jackpot and pick 6 inclusion.
Trudy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sam was here on that.
yeah, that's the double I've suggested, Clyde. I didn't really want to go 4 horses by 4 horses. There's not much potential when you play it that way, but
Yeah.
that's our bet for race number 6.
I wouldn't mind 10-1 Miss River Dancer, the 4 horse, but thanks, Daryl. That's the last double. All right, the last race. Let's get to it now. We got Glastonbury Fire and a Roman Twist. We've got those replays for you. You're reminded, of course, that when you watch Weighted to Win, we're on the X platform. At Weighted to Win's our handle, and our WhatsApp is 0691643272. And we are, of course, the Betway QR code is on your screen for you to use when you hold up your phone. Take you straight to the account to get your Betway account open. We're on the last race now, and 5 Glastonbury Fire in the Ibrahim Khan colours is at 11-10 to win it. 6 Roman Twist is at 22-10, and they bet 5-1 bar the 2 of them. We've got the replays for you now, and this is Glastonbury Fire's last start. Moved up down the middle inside on this occasion, Daryl.
Yes, just towards its outside is Wish You Were Here in the green and the silver. Clyde, my concern with this horse is I think he's going to be better over further. There's no doubt he's met the right field and he can get it right, but sure, 11-10.
Way too short.
There's yours winning again. What's the matter with you?
Mm.
Here's Tony Peters, a Roman Twist. Towards the outside with the white sleeves, the yellow cap. But now, Clyde, we'll know if this form line's worked out with Echo of the Wild. But I liked what I saw in the latter stages of here. Look how he's staying on nicely.
Mm.
Very, very nicely. Very nicely. I'd rather be backing him at, 5-2 than the 11-10 Glastonbury Fire.
Right.
But, yes, Clyde, you can't totally ignore number 1, Beach Walker. The last time Tom Lukelis sat aboard him, he was touched off behind F15K Joe. He's not the easiest of customers at the pens. I think if he behaves, he can feature. I think don't ignore him when it comes to your perms. I'll give him a chance if he's back to his best. And then you could see number 3, Wish Were Here. There wasn't much separating himself and Glastonbury Fire. I actually think he's more distance suited than Glastonbury Fire, but obviously Glastonbury Fire's got a lot more scope for improvement. They are going to go quick, and I think Glastonbury Fire will be staying on. But currently now, I think a Roman Twist, from what I saw in his debut, is the right one, and maybe he just keeps that fire burning for Tony Peter. I mean, the yard's in cracking form, and long may it last.
Yeah, that's quite right. Roman Twist is the right one on what we saw. The son of a Worm will show natural improvement, I'd imagine, and is the one to beat. We are taking the quartets in boxing 1, 3, 5 and 6. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care.